Are you ready to learn the truth about building wealth? You may have heard the saying, the first $100,000 is the hardest to save. And according to Charlie Munger, Vice Chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, this couldn't be more true. Saving $100,000 is a challenge for most people, especially for those like Michael. Michael is a college professor who dedicates his life to inspiring young minds, but he's been struggling with health problems for the last few years. Despite his love for teaching, Michael wishes he could go part-time to focus on his health, but his dire financial situation makes it near enough impossible. The goal of even achieving $100,000 seems out of reach, let alone his ultimate goal. By staying full-time for the long term, Michael fears his health problems will severely affect his quality of life. Michael needs serious help, and he knows he needs to act now before it's too late. Will Michael be able to achieve his dreams, or will his health problems get in the way? Join us until the very end to find out, and discover why the first $100,000 is so hard to save, but the next is so easy. Let's swim into the secrets of building wealth through investing. As revealed by Charlie Munger, Munger knows that combining time and money can lead to powerful compound interest that multiplies your wealth over time. But why is the first $100,000 so challenging to save? To answer this question, let's take Michael as an example. If Michael invested just $100 into the S&P 500, a popular index among investors, with an average return of 10%, after 1 year, he would only see a return of $10. This small return can be discouraging for impatient investors, and it might make them want to quit investing altogether. But if Michael continued to invest up to $100,000, the tables would turn dramatically. In just 1 year, he could see a return of $10,000. And if he continued to invest up to $1 million, he could reap a whopping $100,000 return in a year, which is a significant boost to his wealth. That's the magic of compound interest, and that's why Munger stresses the importance of reaching that critical $100,000 milestone. But here's the exciting part. Once you've reached $100,000, the snowball effect kicks in, and your wealth grows exponentially. It's like a snowball rolling down a snowy mountain, gathering more snow and momentum as it goes, until it becomes an unstoppable force of nature. This is the power of compound interest, and this is how you can build a fortune over time. Michael is now feeling hopeful that he can one day go part-time and focus on his health, thanks to the power of investing. He just needs to take the first step towards saving his first $100,000 and gain momentum for his next financial milestone. So, let's take a closer look at Michael's financial situation. He has a promising $90,000 salary, but he also has $10,000 in personal debts and consumer loans. While he's on a track to reach his goal, Michael is anxious about his finances because he has no idea where his money is going each month. Given his health problems, getting a second job is not an option for Michael, as it could make his condition worse. Fortunately, there is a solution that doesn't require extra work. Michael simply needs to be more intentional with his money. By creating a budget, he can track his income and expenses, and identify areas where he can reduce his spending, or cut expenses altogether. Paying off his debts can also boost his disposable income. As Michael becomes more intentional with his money, he can start by trimming down on any unnecessary luxuries in his budget, whether it's a Netflix subscription he never uses, or a gym membership he rarely attends. Every dollar counts towards his financial goals. By sacrificing some of these luxuries, Michael can save more aggressively and accelerate his journey towards his financial goals. Let's explore another exciting option for Michael to save money. Michael could take a look at his housing situation and see if there are any opportunities for him to save big. Perhaps he's living in a pricey neighborhood, or paying a steep rent or mortgage. What if he's considering moving to a more affordable area, or downsizing his living space? It may seem daunting at first, but the savings could be significant. By making smart choices with his housing, Michael can save hundreds or even thousands of dollars each month, putting him well on his way to reaching his first $100,000. Plus, downsizing can come with additional benefits, like maintenance and cleaning, making life easier and more enjoyable, considering his health problems. So, If Michael is open to exploring the possibility of moving or downsizing, he could find himself in a more comfortable financial position, with more money to put towards his saving goals. After highlighting ways for Michael to reduce his expenses, let's explore how Michael can increase his income. There are a few exciting options for him to consider. First, Michael could explore changing jobs and moving to a different college that offers a better salary, with better benefits. Another option is for Michael to take advantage of his skills and expertise by setting up a side business. For example, he could start a tutoring business that leverages his teaching experience, or launch an online business that generates passive income. Michael's financial worries can take a toll on his overall well-being, and it's crucial to take steps towards alleviating them. While saving $100,000 is a significant goal, it's important to take care of his immediate financial needs. Building a fully funded emergency fund and contributing to his health savings account will give him peace of mind, knowing that he's prepared for any unexpected expenses that may arise. With this safety net in place, Michael can focus on achieving his long-term goals, including going part-time, without worrying about potential financial setbacks. In fact, when Michael does transition to part-time, he can even consider increasing his emergency fund for further financial security. Michael has a wealth of possibilities to consider when it comes to boosting his income and reducing his expenses. Although there are many uncontrollable variables in the world, Michael can make a significant improvement in his financial situation by just focusing on the variables he can control. This shift in perspective will enable him to make progress towards his goal with more ease and confidence. 9 years later, Michael is still working in the same school. He realized he had a deeper passion for his job beyond just inspiring young minds. He found great fulfillment in working with his colleagues, many of whom are his friends, and he also loves the college. Michael's made some smart financial decisions too. He sold his house and downsized to a bungalow that he bought outright with cash, which has significantly boosted his disposable income. While he's still not ready to give up all luxuries, he's learned to stick to a budget that works for him. By going part-time, Michael now has a fully funded emergency fund and is continuing to make contributions towards HSA, which gives him a peace of mind about his finances. Along the way, Michael created a tutor business that he could run on weekends, further increasing his income. So, after 9 years and achieving his ultimate goal, how long did it take Michael to achieve each milestone? It took him 5 years to hit his first $100,000, 3 years to reach $200,000, and just a year and a half to hit $300,000. As you can see, Michael's progress accelerated with each milestone he hit. Along the way, his savings also benefited from compound interest, which helped him reach his goals even faster. Michael's determination and hard work have paid off, and he's achieved a goal that he once thought was impossible. By taking control of his finances and being more intentional with his spending, he's been able to turn his financial situation around and afford to go part-time at the job he loves. But it's not just about money for Michael. By taking the time to rest his body and manage his health better, he's improving his quality of life for years to come. And that's not all. Michael's journey shows that everyone's sense of financial security is different, and it's important to define what that means for you personally. In this video, you saw how Michael changed his life through intentional living and frugal habits. And if you are ready to make a change in your own life, be sure to tune into our next video, where we'll share even more life-changing tips that could help you achieve your goals and live your best life. So get ready to be inspired to take control of your finances today.